In this series, we're going to look at another very powerful and useful verb, which is to have to or must. So we already know that I have in Spanish is tengo. And in order to say I have to or I must, okay, so it's really the same thing, it's very easy. We simply say tengo que. So tengo que means I have to. If we want to say I have to do it, it would be tengo que hacerlo. So this tengo que is the handle for I have to. And then we just add on to do it, hacerlo, the same as the other verbs. But here we have tengo que for I have to. We also have tiene for he has, she has, and it has. Now, if we wanted to say has to, for example, he has to, she has to, it has to, then that would be tiene que. So it's the same thing, just adding on que to have to, which we already know here from tengo and tiene. So we have tengo que and tiene que. So how would you say he has to do it? Tiene que hacerlo. So tiene que, he has to or she has to, it has to, and the same as before, hacerlo, to do it. Tiene que hacerlo. How would you say he has to do it for me tonight? Tiene que hacerlo para mí esta noche. So tiene que, he has to, do it, hacerlo. Tiene que hacerlo. For me is para mí, tonight, esta noche. To say I don't have to, again, is very easy. It's simply no tengo que. So we have tengo que for I have to and no tengo que for I don't have to. How would you say I don't have to do it? No tengo que hacerlo. No tengo que hacerlo. How would you say he doesn't have to do it? No tiene que hacerlo. So we have he has to, tiene que, and he doesn't have to, no tiene que. Then to do it, hacerlo. No tiene que hacerlo. Try to think this longer one out. How would you say he doesn't have to do it for me because it's not very important? No tiene que hacerlo para mí porque no es muy importante. Let's break it down. We have he doesn't have to, no tiene que. Do it, hacerlo, for mí, para mí. No tiene que hacerlo para mí because it's porque it's not very important. No es muy importante. Now we also have you have, which we already learned was tienes, tienes. How do you think you would say you have to? Tienes que. Same as before, we simply take what we learned from I have, you have, she, it, he, and it has, and add on this que to the end to form have to. So tienes que would be you have to. How would you say you have to do it? Tienes que hacerlo. You don't have to do it now because it's not urgent. No tienes que hacerlo ahora porque no es urgente. So we have you don't have to do it, all expressed with no tienes que hacerlo. Now, ahora, because it's not urgent, porque no es urgente. I'll see you in part 2.